This is the ballad of the Phoenix Knights. Incorporated. They didn't meet in a tavern. They didn't meet on the road. They came together when HR downsized the dung shoveling guild long ago. Sir Kavan was a knight of Helm who could lift a city block. Willow was a warlock with a questionable spell stock. Was the stealthiest male, not female, this role that you had ever seen. And Bert was an elf with pointy ears, a bow, and that was about it. They arrived one starless night in a sleepy village called Randall's Post, somewhere far away in Faerun, far from the Sword Coast. A messenger had sought them out for assistance they didn't need. The children are all missing. Come quickly, this call we beg you heed.
The mayor stepped forward asking, "Are you the adventurers we sought?" Sir Kavan proclaimed, "Fear not, for justice will be brought." And that's when Bree, who played our warlock, announced she'd try to seduce the mayor. She rolled a 4. The resulting offense was so grand, they weren't sent on the main quest. Instead, they were sent to the sewers to slay dire rats with rusty wooden daggers. Bert asked how wood could rust. I told him, magic, deal with it.
The Phoenix Knights Incorporated, the greatest story ever told. Never before lived a nobler crew, nor one nearly half as bold. After a party wiped from 2 rats, they were saved by magical cats. That's what I rolled on the table, who spoke into their minds. The children that you seek to save are in the Lich's fortress, in the mountains of Telemore's grave. The cats revealed the hidden lair where evil held its sway. They spoke of ancient magic, of destiny and might. And Bree, of course, attempted to seduce the lead cat. When I told her no, she argued it was payback for the tropes of how the guys treat her female character. And honestly, they had no scope to argue with her logic, so they all apologized. I gave her an inspiration point. She still couldn't seduce the cat. The Phoenix Knights Incorporated, the greatest story ever told. Never before lived a nobler crew, nor one nearly half as bold.
They found the Lich's cave and heard the children's wails, ignored the obvious traps and followed slimy trails. The cave was black, but Bert reminded me they all had dark vision. Thanks, Bert, always quick to remind me of the dark vision I know. Okay! Below them cried the children, a truly tragic scene. So the party took a long rest, 'cause Kavan was low on HP. 8 hours later, the screaming done, they woke up to the Lich, because our dear friend Bert forgot he was supposed to be on watch. Bree tried one last seduction roll. The Lich was not impressed, and that was the final chapter for the 4 members of TPK. The character sheets were crumpled. The final die was cast.
Meryl just looked at me and asked how long the night had passed. I said, it's almost midnight, and Kavan with a grin said, same time next week then. And everyone was in.
The Phoenix Knights Incorporated